What do you mean up there? I mean up there. Oh, blimey, look. Yeah, we're on the top of this tower thing that I had to climb up to get to. And my camper is over there in the distance. It is all the way over there. Oh, blimey. Yeah, I know, it's all blurry. What's all blurry? It's got there. There it is, over there in the distance. Okay. But, as the title of this live stream suggests, or suggested, do you or will you ever trust the United States again? Will you? Because I got my doubts, Anyway, in a little place called Letitia, and I think it's Letitia. I might have be pronouncing it wrong, but it's off the Bay of Arcachon, and you got this bird sanctuary place over there, all right? And then behind me we got this little marina, and then we got this thing. Yeah, that I've walked up the steps. We'll go down there in a moment, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But you can feel all the movement as people walking up the steps. You can feel it at the top there, because obviously everything's amplified. But would you? All right, come back to the point. Would you ever trust the United States again? Because I don't think I could. All right, it's quite sad, really, in many ways. But it's not just Trump, is it? It's not just Trump. It's the fact that there's still, even with Trump gone, there's still a lot of people out there who'd vote for somebody like Trump again. There just is. And that just tells me that this could happen. This situation, it could happen again. I'm up on my own. Have I scared everybody off? I think I have. Oh, that's good. We're up there on our own. That's good. Let's get down a bit so we come down these steps here. These are strange steps. These don't pass any rules. Look at them. So, I don't see how anyone can, because it's just so much damage has been done, and so many people have been hurt by all this. It's not just the countries and anything like Canada, for instance, with this 51st state bullshit and all that crap for Trump. It's not just that, is it? It's everything else as well. People's lives have been ripped apart. There's the ice, and it's just horrendous. The whole thing is horrendous. And the fact that they're going to put another 100 million invest another 100 million into more ICE employees, 100 million. That means there's going to be a chance a whole load more people are going to get hurt. A whole lot more families are going to be split up. That's the village over there. You've probably got to say it's very misty at the moment and extremely cold. I'm holding myself here, my fingers are gone blue. It's so cold. I'll have to keep changing hands, I will. Hello, Big Tyrone. I hope you will. You agree? I know, it's just, at what point? What's your favourite movie? Mine is Hangover. I quite like Hangover. I have to admit, one of my favourite movies is going to have to be Star Wars New Hope, because it brings back lots of memories. That one I actually really like is Fifth Element. I like sci-fi and shit like that, but I like other stuff as well. Depends what genres, I suppose. I'm not a big fan of Donald Trump. I'm glad to hear it, Helen, but crikey, a lot of people aren't. And, people in the US as well, I know for a fact, from the comments I get in my videos, that there's a lot of people out there embarrassed by it all, ashamed by what's happened. And how could it have happened? It was just kind of like, you sort of hope there's going to be some sort of There's problems. There's always been problems in the US, isn't there? Let's be honest. We can't deny that. But he's just took all the worst bits and got rid of all the good bits. USAID and stuff like that. All the good stuff, all the stuff that gave you soft power, gave you the ability to negotiate with our countries. And he's taken it away. He's got rid of it all, Destroyed it with his Doge and crap like that, And then you obviously got the people going to lose their health care, from today. It's, they're crammed down, mate. Well, my friend. So it is sad. It is sad in many, many ways. But it's, where do you go from here? Where do you go from here? Well, first, you got to get rid of them, ain't you? And it ain't just him, is it? There's a whole load of other people there. The whole Republican Party is no longer a Republican Party, it's a MAGA Party. There might be one or two people left there that might be worth a salt, but no, it's broken, isn't it? Absolutely broken. And Trump did that. He purged everybody. Yeah? Anyone that's half decent has been purged. And then you got obviously the SCOTUS Supreme Court. That's literally been overrun by a whole load of Trumpers. And I just got here. Are you either left or right? No, I'm just on the side of decency, just common decency. If that is being on the left, well then I'm on the left. If that's being in the middle, I'm on the middle. I'm just common decency. All this right-left bullshit is too much of a blanket. You're trying to put everything under one canopy. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's just all this left and right-wing stuff. It's bollocks. It really is. I don't believe in any of that shit. If you call me woke if you like, I don't care. I don't give shit any of that stuff. I'm not interested. I really ain't. I just don't feel that we should be hurting other humans, all right? And just treat people with decency, and they'll hopefully treat you with the same level of respect. It's a double-edged sword, isn't it? It's just you got to, if you got to treat people how you expect to be treated yourself. If you feel that if you're happy to be locked up and put in a cell somewhere. Chucked on the floor, in a warehouse maybe. Well, then that's your fetish. But you shouldn't expect that of other people, just because you don't like the colour of their skin or where they're from. It's absolutely ridiculous, or the shape of their nose, or some crap like that. We are literally going back to Rwanda's crap, aren't we? But instead of being there, it's in the United States. We're too talking about. This is ethnic cleansing. It really is. What's going on over there? The crazy thing is, it's a bit like you got the Axis groups maybe in World War II and stuff, when you had the Italians and that supporting the Germans, and it's kind of what's going on now. You can see the Latinos, whatever, you're supporting Trump with ICE and that, getting jobs in ICE, and because they think that makes them safe. You see, stupid people. Stupid. It's blowing a blizzard here. I tell you something, it ain't that warm up there either. Because I'm up the top there. I'm not going to hang my phone over the edge because it'll probably fall off its thing or something stupid. But I'm quite high at the minute. I decided to walk up this tower thing. Hello, the real dingus. As an American, I'm looking forward to an EU rise to power. Trump supposedly wants this, which works for me. Yeah, well, it's the EU's got a huge amount of power. It don't go around flaunting it. So I'm in France, right? And the European Union has a huge amount of power. Now, what happens in the EU tends to happen elsewhere, such as safety standards. EU safety standards. If you want to sell into the European Union, you have to follow suit. And the same really was going on with this. Then try and put pressure on the EU, what have you, regarding the Digital Safety Act and that. It's just. US doesn't like it because they're being told that they can't do this, that, and the other. Harmful content, making them responsible for it. Someone needs to. Someone needs to make these billionaires responsible. They're happy to cream all the bloody money, aren't they? But they don't want to make it safe for you. They'll make excuses about freedom of speech, when they're actually taking away your freedom of speech. It doesn't make any sense. Some people are just so simple. They really are. So simple. They're easy to influence, easy to twist their minds. We need a few more stubborn people out there who are on the right side of decency, the right side of history. Hello. Hey, I'm like you, Marcus. What, you short, fat and hairy? Why does a person have to have a political affiliation? Exactly. I'm just about to decide not to have any at all. Any at all, but I have to make a decision what to do when it comes to voting. That's a valid point. You just err on the side of those who have got the most points that you agree with, and if it's on the left, it's on the left, if so to speak, if that's how they class themselves. If it's on the right, it's on the right. It doesn't really matter, should it? As long as they on the side of what you believe. It's likely to be on the left, isn't it? Most likely, but it's just how it is, isn't it? You know, why would anyone want to vote for something to be on the wrong side of history? That doesn't make any sense. It didn't do Hitler any good, did it? You know. Besides, he had some sexual problems there. He has balls and shit. You know, what is with these people? They're all got like deformed bits. But it'd be Hitler, Nigel Farage, Donald Trump, and Jeffrey Epstein. They've all got deformed bits. I won't give you aunt. And then we come. Our administration don't like it, but the random blokes like me. Trust is not warranted. It's not on the table. It's never going back. Never again, for real. This isn't pretend. No, that isn't. And also, the rhetoric has done so much damage. So much bloody damage, isn't it? You know, like the 51st state and all that sort of stuff. And the arrogance. And, you know, these retaliatory tariffs. You know, it's just, oh, I've got a tariff from another 50% or something stupid like that, you know. And it's just, all it does is mean you sell less and they get less. It doesn't make any sense. Stupid people. Hello, Viper. Hope you're well, my friend. Happy New Year to you, mate. No, I'm not short fat. You hear me, though? Who defines the wrong side of history? Well, would you say Hitler was on the wrong side of history? I would say so. Holocaust and all that, you know. Would you say Putin's on the wrong side of history? I would say so. I would say being on the wrong side of history is doing harm to others. Quite frankly. You know, what? I understand going to war for defence, but going to war for just to gain more territory, that's just greed. It's not about the country, is it? It's about their own greed, their own power. They want to control everything. They want to be an emperor. Happy New Year to you and yours, my friend. Yeah, Caroline. I just left Caroline in the camp, but she fell asleep with the dogs. That's why I thought I could come for a wander. Happy New Year to you. Humility first. I might come down these steps. I've been sitting on this damp old bit of wood here, and I'm getting a wet bum now. So I might have a wander back down again. We'll have a wander around here, shall we? I've just restarted my phone before I started because I was having problems with the internet. I thought, what's going on here? So I got 5G, and I'm only getting like 2 megabits per second. I just restarted the phone, and it just went up to like 300 megabits per second, and plenty of upload. So anyway, we'll come down, see if you see here. Let's see. Pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty cool. It's a little cold though, and it feels like it's going to pour down rain. It's really sort of like that wet, mistiness. I don't mind. I don't mind the weather, you know. It's kind of natural shit, isn't it, you know? And so you know what to say about drips, don't you? I'm looking at these. Ooh, just looking at the machining here. Now, to me, they're a fraction out there. Every single one of these joints here is touching here, but not there. Everyone I've looked at so far. So some got their dimensions. They did their geometry. See that one? You see that one there? Touching this side, but not that side. Oh dear me. Tut, 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 tut. That wouldn't have passed. So, it's pretty cool though, I have to admit. I'm not particularly worried. I think you've got all these bloody great beams there. How many are there? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, it's about 24. 24 of these struts, which look like they're about, 16 inches by 8 inches or 10 inches? Yeah, 8 inches. 8.5, 9 inches. Are they laminated? Yeah, they're glue lam. They're laminated beams. And then you've got all this galvanised steel structure. All these hangers and that for the central part of the swell staircase. So I don't think it's going to fall over, providing the footings are done well. Because it does splay at the top. It's narrower at the bottom than it is at the top. It's the wrong way up. Oh, dear. European heritage still lost. European heritage still lost to the USA. What do you mean by that? Sorry, I'm call me thick if you like, but it doesn't sound quite. A couple of kids come up with now. Just let them come past. Yeah, right, it's fun. Not sure. So, ain't that far up, really. It's cool, though, isn't it? If I hadn't flown my drone, I didn't fly it, it flew itself into the estuary, I'd be flying it inside here. Well, I'd probably get interference, mind. All that steel. That'd be a pretty darn cool video. Yeah, that's right. Weather is what it is, and the fun bit is to be part of it. You know, it's natural, isn't it? You know, nothing wrong with a bit of weather. I'm the sort of person if it's raining outside. I just got out of the shower as we run out there. I just love all that shit. I'm stupid. No wonder why Winky's took it. When it goes into its little shell. You know, it's like the chain logger. It's back in its chain logger. Oh, there we go. Outside open. Banging doors and stuff. Look, there's a getaway bike. There you go. That's pretty cool, though. You know, this is little Letitia. I would say it's on the auction bay. And let me turn it around to the camera so you can see for yourself. And you can't see it very well from over it, but on the far in the distance there's loads of like exercise trails all over the end of the trees and that as well, which is it's really good. And then there's a bit like a woodland trail thing with the trees. You have all the woodwork and stuff. You can sort of like swing from one thing to another like Tarzan. Then you got this little marina. This is what I like about here, France. Lots of things are free. So and on the other side here, on the other side of the Scots Pine, there's a can't see very well there, to be honest. I could walk around, I suppose. There's a visitor centre in the distance there on the other side of that roof, and you can then go around all the look at the bird. Go around all the little sanctuary areas and stuff where there's birds and stuff, which is pretty cool actually. There's a lot of it, all the little hides and stuff. Right over there as well. It goes right. There's all these little waterways. Not just this, but they're like little ponds everywhere. There you go. There it is. Stay in your lane, mate. Stay in what lane? We'll come down here. What language? Oh, God, there we got some silly people now. What language is that? It's Norfolk, mate. Norfolk. Crikey. You people, you don't know nothing. Hello, Vertigo. Hope you well. Hello's. We've got a bit of Spanish. Hola, buenos dias. Hello, my friend. I speak every language. Blimey. Do you speak Norfolk? Put the kettle on. Hello, Vertigo. Hope you're well, mate. Bulgaria to the Eurozone. Oh, yes, very much so. Bulgaria has now been added to the Eurozone. Now, that is. It's applied a little while ago and it's gone through the process and now it is in the Eurozone. So now it's going to have the Euro. Just strengthens the Euro, you see. It's good. I might bugger up the Bulgarian mafia, though. Stephen, Happy New Year, and in the immortal words of Bill P. Davis, fasten your seatbelts! Oh God, Betty Davis, blimey. Take the wee bike for a spin. Can you imagine me on that tiny little thing? Oh dear. We all speak every language with Google Translate, yes. No snow here at the moment. We had lots of frosts, but there's no snow. The dogs had 3 walks today already, but they love it out here 'cause there's so many dog smells. Because obviously lots of dog people walking dogs. There's one over there. Oh, we saw this lovely little beagle. Oh, it was so sweet. It looked like that little dog, Milo from Mask. Oh, there's another dog over there. There's a lot of dogs there. There's a lot of doggy smells. Our dog's been going crazy. Hello, Billy Kershaw. Yeah, I had a bit of an issue with my internet, and I just restarted my phone, and it's right now, so it's good. Oh, crikey. I've got snow. We're apparently going to be having snow in the next week as well. Apparently, it's probably your snow. Probably UK snow. My God, you got 50 centimetres of snow. I can't imagine that. We'd never get anything like that. That's crazy. 50 centimetres. Blimey. We're supposed to get 4. Oh, talk about beagles. There's a little beagle there, look. This is cold for Florida. Blimey. Cat's eye moves. Yeah, my hat. Look at him. What's going on? What's wrong? Little beagle. What's going on there? I don't know. I quite like a little beagle. Yeah. Hello, boy. How are you, mate? All right? Yeah. Oh, God, you got a bit of jaundice. You got a bit of jaundice, old boy. Yeah, but yeah. Oh, look at that funny ice cream cone. Just one cornetto. No, bloody hell. I can't imagine eating anything like that at the moment. Fucking hell, this weather's so fucking cold. Even I can feel the cold getting through my funny hat. That's better. I've got a Yeti now. Right now, it's closer to 0. Well, wait, it hasn't been... Oh, it's very cold now. It's in the minuses at the moment. Things have turned ice. It's raining. Cats and dogs here. Blimey. No snow, says Real Dingus. Real Dingus. So, anyway, what was I saying about... I think... I actually think, in some ways, that Donald Trump is actually a blessing in disguise. I believe it's going to bring people together. I do. I've got oil on my nose. I just realised I've got oil on my nose. Embarrassing. That's when my chain came off my push bike. I pedalled backwards by mistake. I thought I was on the fixed wheel. So anyway. It's just I think it's going to bring people together. It's certainly bringing countries together against connections between Canada and European Union, for instance, is stronger than it's ever been before. Everything's getting tighter, because everyone's like saying, oh, well, we can't trust that geezer, You can't trust the United States, we get rid of him and there'll be somebody else in there, just the same, if not worse. We don't know, do we? The problem is there's a whole load of people who will vote for these crazies, You're lucky. You had a fucking close one over there in Canada, didn't you? You nearly had Pierre Palef. And then comes Super Carney. He came to the rescue, he did, yeah. And he promised to do what he can do to say, stuff you, Trump. And people vote for him instead. And he's made a lot of really good decisions. He really has. And he's opened up things up for Canada and, been more connected with the world. And that's important. You've got so many resources now. Everyone else bloody wants. Start making more shit as well and selling that. I mean, you do brilliantly. And he's opened up, or trying to negotiate new, more open markets with the European Union, and they've been more open with Canada. There are still things to be discussed and be broken down, so to speak, because there's things that Canada has that comes into the European Union that will cause us problems, vice versa, We don't want to hurt each other, do we? We want some sensible arrangements between both countries. It just makes sense. I think you are, actually. I really do think you're really lucky to have Carney. He's an impressive man. He really is, and he's fun. He's not cold or dry or stiff, is he? He's just. That cheeky little grin of his, that gets me every time. It really does. He's a mischievous little feck. You can imagine what he's like as a kid. I go back, just imagine that. I bet he's a little fagger. But he's just, no, I think he's an easy person to like. I think he's an easy person to warm to. And that's good if you're making deals with people, other countries and stuff, and showing your openness and you've been practical with it as well. They're not stupid in the European Union. They know full well that they can't have everything. And the same with Canada, they can't have everything. But if we can open doors and shut some doors and have some kind of benefit going both ways, more so, it's been cut off, but more so than what it had before, it makes a shitload of sense to me. You've got stuff we need, we've got stuff that you need, vice versa. And everyone benefits, don't they? And that's what actual trade is supposed to be about. Not to say, I've got to tariff every single fucking thing that you can send us. That's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. And when they go on about, Biden kept on the tariffs to China, no, he didn't. They went through all those tariffs and they kept the ones that made sense and they got rid of the ones that didn't. It's just logic. The problem with Trump is he doesn't do logic, he does do saber rattling. He's an idiot. He's a fucking idiot. All the thing, he's a master bloody negotiator. No, he's not. He threatens until he gets his own way because some people will just, fall on one knee and suck his old chocolate starfish and all that, because they're fucking idiots as well. You don't. You never ever succumb to the bully. You have to stand up to them. You just do. I just don't. It just drives me bonkers. It really does. If the EU has a king, then why is it not personally there when it matters? What? Since when has the EU got a king? What are you on about? No. You've got some member states that they have royalty and what have you, but they don't actually do anything. They might, some of them even work, and they just, they want to get their heads chopped off and stuff, you see. So, no. Don't let that worry you. The EU hasn't got a king. Well, they got a king in the UK. You talk about the UK? Well, maybe King Charles, who's also Canada's so-called king. Sorry, but it's all that. But saying that, I don't know. I see that all go in the pot as well. The monarchy, the UK monarchy. No one really wants. Some people want it. They think it makes the UK stand out, but it's just a shitload of money for very little, if you ask me. And also, they've got so much scandal going on. To be honest, NATO chuck the USA out of the EU is upping military production. It's kind of what's happening, isn't it? Not literally happening, but it's. We're no longer buying as much. We're not buying as much stuff from the US as we did before. So all this idea that it's going to increase trade, he's reduced it because we can't trust it. And when he says things like this, like F-47 or whatever it's going to be, fucking idiot. He's going to brick it for everybody else in case it'll be that 10% weaker than the US version or something. Well, why would you buy it? So now they've got other, Saab and the Gripen and other aircraft that are cheaper to run anyway. Oh, there's my dear wife. Hello. You get bored? She fell asleep. I went in there a minute ago and the mouth was open. I put a bit of paper above make sure it's blowing up and down just in case she was a goner. Were you asleep, darling?
Not very long, about 10 minutes.
No, about 10 minutes? You liar. But you brought the dogs out again. I've been up there.
I've done some of it here.
I've been up there. It's actually quite easy. You go that way, are you? Okay. Oh, come on, yeah. My hands are frozen, I tell you. She's got her mittens on. What way are you going?
No bed, taking me this time.
Did he pester you? Was he pestering you again to go out?
Yeah.
He was. It was the fourth time, isn't it? It's pretty cool, that done. You can walk all the way around up there and all the waterways and stuff as well.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Caroline.
He was getting quite panicky.
Where's my daddy gone? He's gone without me.
He did settle for quite a while.
I've been up there, darling.
Hey?
I've been up there.
All gone that way.
No, but I've been up there.
Oh, you've been up there, was it good?
Yeah, it was quite. I'll show you later. I've took some pictures. Yeah, it was good. Yeah. You can feel the movement though as people walk up the stairs. It's like that up the top.
So it's 19 only.
Was it 19 people or was it 11?
19.
19 people. Phew, that's good, Joe. I've done 2.
I just thought they're probably getting a bit. It's starting to get a bit late and a bit cold. It's better to do the decent walk now for these.
Apparently, I'm cooking today. Am I cooking today?
Well, I don't know what you want, but I've already peeled potatoes and partly cooked them.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll do what you want. I'll finish up and get back then.
We've got leftover peas and carrots from the other
We've got
day.
leftover peas and carrots.
There's
Oh, dear.
leftover curry.
We've got leftover carrot. That sounds a bit of a concoction.
That is a concoction, yeah.
No, I'll do something different. I've got some fish.
Look, there's some battered fish.
I'll do some fish.
I've got some battered fish. Battered fish.
Crikey, it's really cold here, darling. My hands are frozen.
Well, it hasn't gone above freezing all day.
I've got a question. I haven't. No, I've been really, really cold. Carol, I've got a question for you.
What's that?
Let's say, for instance, Donald Trump
Yeah.
had a canklism, right?
Oh, what?
A canklism. You know he's got his cankles, where his ankles meet up with his calves, and there isn't no. It's got a cankle.
Well, is this serious?
Yeah, seriously. What if they're all swollen, aren't they? His ankles all swollen up.
Yeah.
All right. What if he exploded, and that was the end of Trump, right? Mm-hmm. Bits of them flying around everywhere.
Particles of Trump everywhere.
Yeah, bit particles and like layers of blubber. You know, stuck to the cameras and shit. Anyway, wants to be next door. Would you automatically trust the United States again? Right, just because he ain't there?
No.
No, I did think so.
We should probably have that other twat.
Did you say a naughty word, darling? Oh my God, you got surprised there. Everyone thinks you're so sweet. And she said a naughty word.
I said you'd probably just get that other twat. Who's
Yeah. What you mean, Vance? JD Vance?
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Yeah, he's been primed at the moment, isn't he? But it isn't just that, though, is it? I was thinking about this, and other people said this to me as well. Actually, it's not just the him, is it? It's all the other people around him.
Well,
But
he's not doing this on his own, is he?
no. It's the Heritage Foundation's been working on this for a long time.
It's a group, like a committee of people. It's
Yeah.
not just him. He might be the one coming up with the stupid ideas, but
Well, no, I don't. Well, he does come up with stupid ideas, but, and I think he even shocks them sometimes. But if you think like the Heritage Foundation, and you've got APAC and all that, another like the American Jewish group that seems to fund everything. You're getting tied up there by dogs. Do we grab
I
one?
don't know why I've
Shall I
actually
grab
got
one?
on a lead anyway.
I love this one. She's the easy one.
You don't actually need to be on a lead.
She don't. She's really easy. She's a good girl, aren't you?
You can take her off if you want.
Do you take her off the lead? I'll keep hold of the lead though.
Huh?
You manage it? You try to rip her head off. So, the sofa surfer, yeah, the sofa surfer, JD Vance, yeah. Can you imagine it? Now, JD Vance,
I did check.
he'd be upsetting everybody, would he?
I did
All the
check.
stuff he said.
I did check that your driver door was locked.
Oh, did you? Oh, you got the keys, yeah? Oh, well done. She's got the car.
I thought if I didn't find it,
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a spare. Good job and all, isn't it? I lost it the other day. Fell out of my pocket. And then we go hunting the key. So, anyway, so there's all the... Anyway, where was I, darling? What were you saying again?
I don't know what I was saying. I was saying they're all as bad as each other and they don't just do it on their own.
Yeah, Caroline needs her own mic. You need to have your own mic, darling. Well, I have actually got some mics. We could put it on, but she wasn't here.
No, I didn't. That was it. That was sort of chance that I bumped into you, really.
Yeah, I might have been still up there, and she'd never find me. You know, up the tall thing. Where I can't see it.
Well, you could have been,
That tall thing.
I didn't know where you were, but I thought it didn't really matter. Come on, you seem to smell one.
Yeah, Sebastian's got a habit. He wants to smell every single post and pee up it. I don't think anything's coming out even.
And he stays there for ages.
Yeah. He's... Do you think he's a bit senile?
He did go to sleep for a little while.
I'll tell you what, he ain't having. He ain't having that injection in his paw every month, is he?
No.
Intravenous, that stuff's the calcification of the brain. That Trump's having.
Oh.
I don't think he's that bad anyway. He's got a big heart, as Sebastian.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about. I don't think I do either. Project 2025 is 46% done, yes. God, you know what? I even forgot about that. Heck, Project 2025. The thing that Trump said he didn't know nothing about.
Oh, right.
There's a lot of dogs here. God. No! Child and infant mortality is rising for the first time in 20. Oh my God! Yeah.
There
What?
was another 53 cases this morning.
What is it? We said there's something saying about that. Never know about measles. I was going to do a video about that actually.
That was actually completely wiped out in 2000 and something. I can't
Yeah.
remember. 2010, 2015.
Right.
Completely wiped out.
That's what I say. Hello. Oh look, the friends.
One of these.
Yeah, sniff the bums. Yeah, that's what they do. Bonjour. Bonjour. So there's a funny little things. I'm not into fluffy dogs. Yeah, sorry. Where are you? Come back.
It's the
People
web
here.
snapping.
It was completely wiped out, measles, and now it's like an epidemic again.
Somewhere, I don't know, not many years ago, that was completely wiped out, yeah. And since Trump's been over and they aren't doing these vaccine things, it's becoming a big problem.
But you don't need vaccines. All you need to do is chin-ups at the airport.
Oh, right, okay. So apparently, that was in the news this morning, there's another 53 cases.
No, 53.
Yeah, and that was completely wiped out.
It's highly contagious.
I don't know, whatever.
It's going to get worse and worse and worse. And before you know it, everyone will have measles. You won't be in the in crowd if you didn't have measles. You'll be all going to measles parties and shit. And then Marjorie Taylor Greene was saying that, oh, go to measles parties.
Because you were about when you had a vaccine, you did.
Oh no.
Huh?
I'm still here. It hasn't killed me yet, you know.
No, but you had a vaccine. I didn't have a vaccine.
You didn't have a vaccine?
No, because they weren't about then.
Oh my God, you could have been a carrier.
No, I'd had measles.
Oh.
And Mum said that's one of the most nasty childhood diseases that any of us had, measles.
Blimey.
She said it was really nasty.
That's spreading like fucking wildfire.
Yeah.
But just do your chin-ups and you'll be fine, all right? Just so you know.
I think the vaccine
RFK Jr. said.
1973, Mark.
The United States is Trumpistan. Well, they're going to be bombing Iran again, apparently, aren't they? So oh, God. Sorry? Well, they've been out about four. This is our fourth time, and the other time was quite long. I got me vaxxers when I was young, and don't you have to get it just once and you're fine?
Yes.
What are these strains? Same or new? It's the kids who hadn't been getting these vaccines because they stopped the vaccinations, didn't they? They took away all the funding for it for the youngsters, and now they're all getting these vaccines.
They've taken away funding for vaccinations, so you have to pay for them. So there's now a lot of cases because obviously a lot of people can't afford to pay.
Of course. I mean, so yeah, that's the same thing with privilege, isn't it? People with money are the ones that end up with everything, and those who don't end up losing their kids. And kill you.
That is one of the diseases.
Yeah, it can. Hey, hello, Jim. Hello, Jim. In Canada. I love you too. I will never trust America again nor travel there. And that is the consensus I've been getting from a lot of people, not just Canadians, but other people as well. And I understand. A lot of these US tourist industries, Las Vegas, they're never going to recover from this. It's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And the problem is, I suppose, is when you don't have people go and you haven't got the atmosphere, people go anymore. Anyway, I'm not going to get that shit down there, And this kind of happened after COVID as well. And how many things suffered post-COVID because people stopped going out again? The habits, our habits changed. Like, on a small note, like for instance, even here in France, people used to go to these Vigrenas a lot, which are like empty, like a car booth, flea market,
Sort of empty your attic, I think.
Yeah. And whenever you go there now, there's no one there. It's going to take a long time. It used to be packed.
Really heaving with people.
And now there's hardly anyone. So it's like, people's habits changed, doing other things. They've found other things to do. They spend more time on the Xbox.
That one's a good idea.
What's that, darling? On the outside? Yeah, that's what I meant, on the outside. Yeah, that's what we want to get. We've got we have got some to go on the inside, the windows. Yes, my darling. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling Caroline. So what I do need, I need some air suspension on this. That's sitting too low in the back. There you go. In you get. Did he manage? Is he going to do it on his own this time? No, he needs a bit of help, done. He's waiting. He's like little that high, is he? Hello, Rebecca. Do you think these countries for World Cup supporters will turn up in big numbers for the USA? No. No. No, don't. No, they won't. No, there's going to be a big downturn there. They've banned a lot of countries, haven't they, as well? They can't even travel there. So how are the players going to get there? Quite Somalia and places like that as well. What was another one as well? There's a whole load of them there. And it amounts to around like 10% of the actual players for the actual World Cup? Or something like that, crazy. I don't know, that's quite a lot for the amount of countries that have been banned so far. I don't think the athletes meet the metrics, what they're on colour. Yeah, possibly. I need to take this thick great coat off.
Are you coming in?
Yeah, I am, but I was getting the coat off before I go in because I bash everything with this thing on. Hey, darling. You are good to me, you are. In we go. Oh, blimey. It's little. Do we put the heater back on? Or if I start cooking soon. I don't know what time it is, to be honest. 5, is it? I'm supposed to start cooking soon. And then I'll warm up anyway.
There's really much to cook, Mark.
I know I've got to sound impressive. When I say cook, you see, people think I'm going to, do the full Monty. Oh dear.
You can have fish or burger.
I'll do the fish, darling. All right.
I don't mind if you have something different.
I don't-
You have what you fancy.
I don't know. I'm happy to have fish. Fish is healthier. And I think the athletes meet the cook. No, they don't. The Tartan Army have got very low numbers going now. Oh, crikey, Tartan Army. What you got there, Dan? Oh, just got chuck me some slippers to put on now. Warm my tootsies up. I was up a very big tower. That was really cold up there, Don. That's pretty cool. No, I think that's going to be a bit of a sad turnout. And a lot of people go and visit anyway. Even people who aren't from those countries are not going to go. Because a lot of people are worried about being treated poorly at the border. And don't forget, there's all this extra stuff you've got to do now. You've got all the the rectal scans and stuff, haven't you? Well, I know they've got retina scans, fingerprints. They've got this biometric shit going on. They're just like it's like a big data collecting exercise. It's not good, is it? It's why would you want to go there? All that shit. All right, people still are though. People still visiting. Now we have biometrics here, in France and that. France got my biometrics, so we had to do it when we did our residency cards and stuff. But the difference is that I don't feel it's a rogue government. Okay, because food might change, I don't know. But yeah, and the Trump regime, not great. Yeah, the olive oil's got a bit. It separates and it gets cold. I hope you a Merry Christmas, Griftmas. Okay. And a very. Oh god, there we go. Who's this idiot? It's another idiot. I've been getting a bit of this recently. He's the same person from before. This retro man, lukewarm. He's he's same as the other person. I've done a video about it earlier actually, but yeah, he's a twit. Oh no, I got a grifty person on there. Someone who's just trying to be a nuisance.
Try your son.
Yeah, remove. That's gone.
You okay with this then?
I'll check you out later and I'll buy you from the channel. So I'm fine with that. I'll sort it out. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, that's right.
I was gonna do it.
I started.
No, because you just.
You just want people to think.
Yeah, I'll look after you.
Oh my god, the frying pan is not big enough.
No?
No, I thought it was the other way.
There are good amounts. I'm not saying there isn't. I do try and make out that. I do try and point out in my videos that there are decent people out there, but it's like all walks of life. It's just like in the UK and in Europe, you've got bad people, you've got good people, and looking from the outside in and what have you, and just seeing what's going on and learning about it. So I'm learning all the time. You know, I don't know everything. Of course, I bloody don't. And it's just trying to pick stuff up on the way. And I learn from from the good people who watch the channel and leave the comments and that as well. So it's it's good. It's good to learn, and you never stop learning, do you? To be fair. So basically, the United States has cut their nose off to spite their face, haven't they? What do you mean it's an anal probe? Oh, empty eyeballs, little Benny. Oh, God, come again, I will. Visit, I mean. Oh, God, you thinking I'm not talking about prostates and stuff. Oh, my God, talking about prostates? Did you hear? Who's been reading through the Epstein bloody stuff? There's a whole load of new information come forward, like shopping lists, an Amazon shopping list. Yeah, Caroline found the shopping list. Oh my giddy aunt, there's a prostate massager. Epstein bought a prostate massager. And a whole load of other weird and crikey, and this is really sick. Schoolgirl uniform, pleated skirts and stuff like that. 100 of them. A whole load of the stuff. I also heard some boys were abused on Epstein Island. Yeah, that I don't know if there is potentially some lads, but there's 2 lads that have said that it's not true. They were quite famous. I can't remember their names now. Oh, got funny haircuts and covered in tattoos there. A couple of brothers or something. But they look just like 2 of these lads in the pictures with Epstein. I wonder if the massager was for old Donny. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Yeah, there was a die this one, but crikey. There's a whole lot of shit on there. Cannon needs to build a wall just like the South Park episode. I'll tell you what though, part of that wall you can build really quickly. All you need is ping a line from both ends and you just follow the line. Yeah, you can lay your blocks to the line. It'll be perfect. If you look, the Great Wall of China, that'll be. That's what you need, a proper wall. Hello, Windsor. Ontario. Oh, cheers, buddy. I'll try my best too. As long as I can afford to do it, I'll keep doing that. Yeah, there are two who denied things, but some are coming out of the woodwork. Yeah, I heard. Oh, crikey, who was that again? There's well, he's a young man though, but well, young man, he's man. He's he said he was a booze. I can't remember his name now. I agree, a wall would be great. I think he should build a wall. He should build the Great Canadian Wall, you know. And Trump will pay for it.
You could build a wall.
Oh, Hamilton, Ontario, crikey.
What happened to the wall he was going to?
Canada needs to line up wind turbines from shore to shore to shore. Yes, do it. And kill all the bald eagles. That weren't bald eagles, and it was for a post in Israel. Fucking idiot, man. That post that Trump. Sorry, Don?
What happened to that wall he was building?
Oh, what the wall? The grifted wall. The one that Steve Bannon grifted for, and it going, jail for a bit about it and stuff.
I've never seen Trump.
Well, they kind of built a bit of a wall, didn't they? Or rusty. And then they decided to paint it on the side of the wall so it make it hot, you see. But it's not the side they're climbing up. Do you remember that? On the other side of the wall, it's all got like murals and stuff on, but the Mexicans have painted all like fancy shit on.
I shut them because we weren't there.
Oh, done. Oh, it's light in there, no? Excellent. The fact that she stood there, Christine M, she stood in front of the wall talking about how painted back and how it's good. How can you keep a straight face with all this shit? Oh, the painting of the wall to make so it gets paint it black so it gets hotter because Trump had this idea if it's black it'll be hotter and they won't be able to climb up it even though they haven't got access to the side that they're climbing up. Yeah, that was hilarious one. That was just bizarre. These people are so stupid. Well, they are, aren't they? You know, painting the wrong side of the wall because they ain't got access to the other side. I didn't hear about the Epstein thing until Republicans brought it up, saying that there were Democrats on the list. Well, there probably is. If there is, fucking I'll lock them up and all, for Christ's sake. You know, there is no... There's no grey area here. Oh, Democrats, what are you doing? Don't be all right. You're going to protect the ground. No, bloody hell. Donald Trump's the one who said the other day to Marjorie Taylor Greene that, oh, it will hurt my friends. Some of my friends will be hurt by it. What the fuck? You know? Who are you protecting? Well, obviously yourself, Mr. Trump. Put those beavers to work. Oh, yes, got to do the beavers. Did Trump finish the southern border or did Bannon pocket all the money? They pocketed a hell of a lot of it. He kind of got away with it, though. There's three of them involved. But he was kind of on the fence. But the two others who were involved with the money and all that sort of stuff, they ended up going to jail. They did. I don't know if they still are, but they probably got pardoned. Some of our red states are a disgrace. If only more states turn blue, then that could happen. That could happen. There's lots of... You think when you... Just think what's going to happen. All these poorer states are not going to have the money to pay for their health. Right? And their family members are going to die. At some point, they're going to realise, shit, this is Trump.
What's he vetoed?
Oh, God, what's he vetoed now? Trump vetoes first bills on his second term. President Donald Trump has made the first vetoes of legislation since retaking the White House nearly a year ago, saying a potential slowdown of the US lawmakers. When was this? Oh, that's recent. Two bills vetoed passed Congress with bipartisan support, which is now vetoed, meaning that lawmakers could muster enough votes to override him in the new year. Hopefully. Trump ally and well-known Republican represents Lauren Boebert. She's been kicking off, hasn't she, about Trump. Sponsored one of the bills, which was aimed at cutting the amounts the communities in her home state of Colorado are paying towards a new water pipeline. Now, he's vetoed that. The other bill would be support of a flooding mitigation project. We don't care about that sort of stuff. FEMA, what's happened to that, you know? for Native American tribe in Florida. Oh, crikey. And had sued to stop the construction of the alligator Alcatraz. He's vetoed that. In a message to Congress, Trump called the Colorado plan economically unviable. He's economically unviable, for Christ's sake. That man, he wants absolutely everything, doesn't he? He wants this golden showered ballroom, and then he wants this fucking Trump. 2 months' time, he says he's got to start building the triumphal arch. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hope when he's finally dead and gone and the Republicans are flat on their fucking face, that the Democrats come in and literally destroy everything. Great big demolition board, just knock the whole and maybe give it to the people to do. Let them demolish the fucking lot. The White House needs to be put back to what it was. Your spot on the red states is going to turn blue. A lot of rumbling noise that they will Congress that have been a long time and going to be booted out. Yes, they will, especially in the midterms and stuff. A whole load of them are going to be gone, aren't they? And a lot of them are actually stepping down anyway. What are you looking at, Dan?
The little lady come past with a little baby, and she was looking through the window.
Oh, there's doggies. People love dogs, don't they?
I've nearly done this.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to have to say love you and leave you. I'd like to thank you for joining me today and up the top big tower. So if you didn't see that, but that was right at the beginning. I'd gone up walked up a big tower and got all breathless. Anyway, thanks for that. We're going to have our food. Cameron's actually cooked it now, so I feel guilty now. Carney has not given us hope. He's provided us a vision. Spot on. Yeah, us Brits have got experience with Mark Carney as well. He's a good bloke. So have a nice what's left of it, your new year. And like I said before, I hope you all pooped before the clock struck. And that, because you've got to keep all the old shit in last. Don't take it into this year. We want a good year, all right? Toodaloo.